I've been wanting to get out and see some pretty Christmas lights and decorations, so I got ready and headed downtown. I started my evening journey walking up to the mall when I noticed a group of carolers heading in my direction, getting ready to perform. It was really special as I don't think I'd ever seen carolers before in my life. Here's a short snippet of what I experienced before we continue on.
In the choir, the holy bells of blossom as voices beneath the, and Mary bore sweet Jesus Christ to be our sweet Savior. The rising of the sun and the running of the deer, the playing of the merry organ, sweet singing in the choir.
The mall was decorated beautifully and was so nice and quiet. Definitely not what I was expecting a week before Christmas. I love seeing the extremely long lights hanging from the ceiling, and I get lost wondering where they get stored for the rest of the year. The mall has a tradition of getting local businesses to decorate trees to display at the mall, and people can vote on which trees they like best by donating money to the Children's Hospital, which is a great cause, and it is so nice to see the gorgeous trees and what each company's ideas are for tree decorations. They even had this tree with the phone attached so that you can leave a message on the phone to the North Pole, or a wish to loved ones, or for our friends at BC Children's Hospital. How sweet! Here are some of my favorite trees this year. I loved this Finding Nemo tree. I thought it was so cute and well done. This blue and silver tree was so classically beautiful and reminded me of a tree my mother would decorate. If I had a Christmas tree, it would probably be pink, and I just loved how this one was put together. I really liked the shimmering lights on this one, and the elf legs sticking out of this one. However, this tree was my absolute favorite from this year's selection. The local bookstore, my favorite bookstore, had put so many of my favorite childhood stories onto Christmas ornaments and layered some great books at the bottom of the tree. This one really got to my heart and reminded me of some of my fondest memories. And how cute are these ornaments? I'm 99% sure you can make these from dollar store items, and it's a great idea for a homemade ornament. This year, I wrapped a few books up for my mother in paper that features characters from one of our favorite books. Guess How Much I Love You. I hope she likes it when she sees it. What do you think of the trees? On my way to my next stop, I walked down Government Street and went browsing windows. I thought these gingerbread houses were just so perfectly done, and I loved the display at Rogers Chocolates. Did you know that this place is said to be haunted? I even passed by 2 ghost tour groups while I was filming for this video. They do such a fantastic job of decorating this store. It looks magical. The Empress Hotel is also said to be haunted and looks beautiful at all times of year. The Parliament building looked like something out of a movie. Even standing here in front of it, it looked completely unreal. On my way back downtown to my next stop, I sat at Bastion Square for a minute for some peace and quiet. This spot is nice and quiet and is also said to be haunted. My final stop was to Centennial Square, where there were more lights and a band playing Christmas music for the public to enjoy. It was nice to see people out enjoying themselves and getting into the holiday spirit. I thought the light tunnel was really fun, too. On my way home, I got on the Christmas bus, and as far as I know, it's the only decorated bus in this city. The driver does it all himself each day, and it is so nice that he gets to share his holiday spirit with the rest of us. I hope you enjoyed getting to see some of the Christmas lights and decorations with me, and I hope that you have a beautiful holiday, no matter what your denomination may be. Always remember to do something that makes you smile. Until next time, Aurealis out.